Hi everybody, KC0 VII Tom,
Hi, I'm KD0 TLJ Joyce.
and this is Little Belle, our little warm doggy. Get up there and you drive, okay? It's July here, middle of July here in North Iowa, and it's a hot, muggy weekend. It's not normal to be this humidity. Dew points are in the upper 70s, but it's not uncommon. And temperature today was 90, Saturday it was in the upper 80s. And what do we do on a weekend like this?
We go camping, and we went to Halvorson Park here in St. Ansgar, Iowa.
Actually, North Iowa, just south side of
North
St.
Iowa.
Ansgar.
Halvorson Park is located 1.5 miles south of St. Ansgar on County Road T26. The main entrance is just past the Cedar River Bridge. As you go up the steep hill, try not to get going too fast or you'll miss the turn. If you're coming from the south, off Highway 9, you'll actually be going downhill and you got to make the turn into the main entrance. Upon entering the park, you'll notice there's a speed bump. Speed bumps are located throughout the campgrounds to slow down traffic. All dogs shall be on leashes and owners should be picking up after their animals. There is a location for your recyclables to help support the local fireworks fund. Dumpsters for your trash upon leaving. Inside the restroom shower facility is a location where you do your self-registration upon entering the park. Next to the building there is a RV dump station and freshwater hookup. There is a shelter house for activities being held at the park. There is also 2 playgrounds in the park for children to play on. Located on the west end of the park is the Handicapped accessible fishing pier overlooking the Cedar River. Normally, the Cedar River is a slow, lazy river here in North Iowa. There are times where the river will come out of its bank where the current is quite fast, usually in the spring after a heavy snowmelt or after a heavy thunderstorm activity. Here we are on the west side of the park looking east at the turnaround loop. Throughout the park there are 25 water electrical stations supporting the 50 non-designated camping sites. On the east side of the park there is a boat ramp and some docks to put your boats in the water. The Cedar River, as it passes the park, is considered a non-wake zone. Non-designated camping means there is no set site throughout the campgrounds to park, no gravel or blacktop pads. You can park anywhere there's green grass. The problem with this is on a weekend with a heavy traffic, the grounds can be tore up due to the overuse of the area. 50, 30, and 20 amps are available on the power poles. Halvorson Park is managed by the Mitchell County Conservation Board, along with 5 other campgrounds in Mitchell County. There are 36 total recreation sites over 2,000 acres. First come, first served basis on all facilities and equipment at these parks. Halvorson Park is 10.6 acres in size. A few years ago, the shoreline in Halvorson Park went through a restoration project. The steep bank drop-offs were cut back to a gentle slope. Rock was added to the waterline and below the surface. Native plants was brought back in to bring back that prairie-style grasses. There are a few plaques and signs along the riverbank explaining the programs that sponsored this project and some of the species of plants that were planted. Here, John, Mary, and Joyce are using an app on Mary's phone to help identify some of these native species of plants they've put on the riverbank. As you can see, there's a wide variety of different types of plants, keeping the soil erosion to a minimum.
See from the video, wasn't that many campers there, so it was a lot of fun. It was just really humid. You had to be careful what you did. Little Bella, she got a little too much heat, and she spent most of the rest of the Saturday in the camper where it's nice and cool, and she recovered okay. And so
Yeah, with that black fur, she sits in that sun and it just overheats her too fast. So.
And anytime we'd go for a walk, she had to be along. But you know, she's 8 years old, and we just got to keep telling ourselves and her she can't be that active anymore.
Yes, yes, on that. We all had to take it easy too, drank lots of water and other things, and had a good time.
And of course, the X-Queen, as we call her, she found a contest going on this weekend.
Yes, it was that IARU on that HF World Championship on that. We had never been on that one before, so that was all news. I had to figure out what area I was in, and on that somebody told me what I was. I said I was from Iowa, so he said, "You're number 7, so.
The John and Mary, KB0SPM and KB0SVG, they came along. Again, they just got their camper this spring, actually last fall.
Yeah.
So this summer we're doing a Camping 101 series with them, kind of help them out how to get camping and all, set up camp, tear down camp, and you know,
they did quite well.
yeah,
So,
I mean,
yeah.
she's got her little, containers for all the, the freshwater supplies and the blackwater supplies, so you don't interchange hoses and get something going in the wrong direction. But
No, they did real well, and they he had his stuff he did, and she had her stuff she did, and same as what we do. I do the inside stuff, and he does the outside stuff. And
we were sitting at the picnic table, and TLJ snuck away, then John snuck away, and I peeked in the door, and they were both on the radio, working up contacts, and that was, okay, we'll just sit out here, Mary.
Yeah.
And
yeah, we had a lot of Canada and all over. With the regions, I wasn't quite sure who was who, so on that. So we'll have to figure that out now.
well, we'll keep this a little short. Again, be sure to share, like, hit that little bell to get announcements or notification, I should say, when we put up new videos. The next video, we're not quite sure what's going to be up next. It really depends on the weather. It's going to be hot all week long. I have a class reunion this coming weekend, so we'll be busy on that. Then after that, we will be getting into August, and we'll be busy at work getting ready for fall term. So it might be a little bit before we come out with a fresh video. We do still have some of those on file. We're waiting to get released. We may pop one of those up here next week.
Yeah.
So
yeah, 7-3s, everybody.
7-3, everybody.
Stay cool.